Hey there, and welcome back to another episode of Sons of the Forest. It's your pal Filthy with you once more. This is episode 3. We've got an exciting one planned for us, but before I reveal what we're going to be doing today, I want to show off some of the stuff that I built for the base. Obviously, you saw the base itself, but I gave Kelvin his sweet leather jacket, which is crucial. It's very important. It's one of the most important things I could ever do. And then I built a little storage shed for firewood, and eventually going to be filling some sticks in there. And over here I built a little contraption to burn bodies on, which always sounds morbid, but I say that pretty much every time. And, this is all great, this is all fantastic, this is all really cool stuff, but we are moving. I know we're only 2 episodes deep, technically 3, including this one, but yeah, I recently discovered, and by recently I mean like a day or 2 before this recording, recently discovered that there is an entire abandoned village that you can set up camp in, and it's got buildings, bona fide buildings that are already made, and you can just kind of fortify and make use of. So that's what I'm going to be doing. It's, I'll make sure that I'm taking my food with me. And Kelvin, I know you're enjoying yourself, but come with me, pal. So, in any event, we are going to be heading to the eastern shore of the island, which is this direction. And if we can zoom out by pressing the correct button, yeah, you can't even see where we're going on the map, so I'm just going to skip ahead until we get there. If anything crazy happens, I'll bring you back in. But in any event, it is moving day, so I will see you soon. And just a quick little stop here at the camp before we move on, because this will be pretty far away from us once we settle in where we're going. And I need to make it clear before we even get there that where we're going is lacking in, these respawnable... Respawnable? Is that a word? Okay, I can only have one cooking pot. These items that respawn, that's the correct English. So I'm gonna stock up, and obviously you can come back, obviously you can keep traveling around, but yeah, the reality is where we're going is pretty far away from stuff, but I'm hoping that also means that it will be far away from the cannibals. Like these cannibals, for instance. There's a decent amount of them. Hello, friends. We do not want troubles, me and my buddy Calvin, whenever he finally gets to me. Yeah, I'm not sure where Calvin went. I swam at one point, and then he decided he wasn't swimming, so hopefully he's going to find his way to me, because that would be real awkward if he was just lost. In any event, I can't even make jokes about my stumbled words. In any event, that's what I was trying to say. We are going to keep moving on to this location. I will show you it on the map once we actually get there, because again, it's a little bit too far to show you on the map currently, but I'll see you in a second. Not quite there. Just for contrast, let's bring up the map again. We can just barely see where Kelvin is, and that cave is roughly where our base would have been. So you can see how far we've already gone. And I discovered that there is a golf cart here. So I'm going to start zipping about. Zippity-doo-dah or whatever. Whee! No, you know what, even with the music, it's pretty lame. Well, I mean, it's not lame. I like that the golf carts exist, and I like that they're, they respawn, and the fact that they charge through solar power, that you're never fully, running, you're always going to have access to the golf carts, but, why it was just on the beach, I'm not really sure. Why it's got, AU on it, I'm not sure either. Oh, a turtle! Don't run over the turtles. God. Dangerous driver over here. You'd swear I live in the GTA. For you non-Canadians, non-Ontario, non-Toronto area people, the GTA is the Greater Toronto Area, and the highway, the major highway in question is the 401, and it is just always a jam-packed dog's breakfast, awful, always busy, always problematic highway. Because it is, from what I understand, one of the busiest highways in North America, let alone here in Canada. So that's cool. Anyway, we should be there momentarily. I'm hoping the beach doesn't end on us here. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, God. Tokyo drifting over here. Can you drift without referencing Tokyo Drift? I don't think it's possible. That's not even the music. Good for me. I am messing up royally. That's also fun that as far as the map is concerned, I'm driving in the water. Okay, we should be there in any minute now, and if not, I'm just going to jump cut to, well, till we get there, because this is getting awkward. We are not there, but there is some kayaks. I will pillage. Yoink. Thank you for your stuff. What, you don't have anything? You know what? Machete for you. Yeah, that's what you get. Oh, dear. I don't know what the hell that was, but let's get back in our go-kart. Golf cart. For what it's worth, don't edit and drive. I literally, as I went to jump cut, I steered into a tree, so that was fun. But I wanted to bring you back in now to let you know that we are about to get there. So I will show you on the map here in a second. Hopefully this is shallow enough for the golf cart to drive through. Good, it is. That was a real concern. And you can already see the building in front of us here, so we'll just park up and I'll give you the grand tour. Because, again, I've been playing this game for... Hold on while I check Steam here, because I want to hammer home how much I've been playing this game. 1 second. So, sorry for the weird cut, first of all, but the reason that I jump cut away is because I wanted to go check the Steam library to confirm how long I've been playing. As of the time of recording, I am at 107.1 hours of total playtime. And... as I said at the beginning of the episode, yesterday was the first time, well, yesterday in terms of when I'm recording this, was the first time I had ever heard or seen this abandoned village. I had never seen it. I had never heard anything about it. I had never seen any videos on it or what have you. And you know what? I explored it once I discovered that it was a thing, and this is absolutely where we're going to be setting up our home base, because look, there's already buildings here for us to use. There's already infrastructure here, and as I learned from my test build, if you're worried about like the cannibals and stuff being able to get in, you can literally place logs in the doorways to prevent them from getting in, and then obviously you cut the doors as you would normally, and you can even like reinforce, like if you don't like the holes in the walls, you can reinforce the walls by putting logs all the way around, half logs underneath the windows so you can keep the windows and stuff like that. Like, this is a fantastic spot to build. So let's start by going into this building here. I'm not 100% sure which building I'm going to be using for which. There's going to be crossbow bolts that spawn every time we log in, which is kind of fun. That means I should probably try and get the crossbow. Oh, that's right. I was using speedy around there for a little bit to spare myself some frustration, so we'll turn that back off. There you go. And yeah, so I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to be using each building for, but my preliminary tests, I kind of thought that this would be like a good... I don't want to say cafeteria because I'm only one person, but that's the best way I can describe it. Like, I wanted this to be... Kelvin! Dude! You found me! Hey, man. Welcome. Take a break. Take a load off, pal. Take it ace. Good man. Anyway, as I was saying, I think that this building will be like food storage, cafeteria kind of situation, and then obviously I'm going to... like close it off so the cannibals can't go wandering in. And then over here, I was thinking that this one would make a good storage room, because just the like structure of it kind of like reads storage room to me. It also could be like a mess or a cafeteria as well, but I think what I'm going to use it for is like storage, because I can probably put like rock and stick and all the different like storage containers like all over the floors and what have you. And honestly, it's kind of I wish that I could break like the furniture that is here and kind of remove these items, but you can't. So it is what it is. But anyway, this is going to be like a storage area, and then finally this last building is where I'm going to call home. Probably set up the bed underneath those windows there. Again, going to close off the doors so the cannibals can't just come wandering in whenever they feel like. And finally, the last confirmed thing that I'm going to be doing is in here, I'm going to build a proper fire and basically do all, like, my body burning in here. And if I can, I'm going to try and, like, wall it in and almost turn it into, like, a furnace, as creepy as that sounds. But that's kind of what I wanted to do. And now at this point, the first thing that I'm going to do is get a bed built. Wow, that's almost a tongue twister, a bed built. And again, this is just so I can, like, save, and that way if I get attacked or anything like that, then I'm good to go. Why is it tweaking out so much? Is there a pole behind me? There is a pole behind me. That's probably what it is. Okay, so get that straight, and there we go. And there we go. And save. There we go. Stop saying there we go. And there you have it. Nice. I switched up my words. So the next thing that we're going to do is I'm going to chop down a handful of trees so I can put some doors on each of these buildings. And then we'll see where we go from there. I'll see you in a second. I heard a muddy. I don't see... Oh, he's pointing at them for me. Well, Calvin, hopefully, because I've been not very violent towards the cannibals, they'll cut us some slack here. But that is a point of concern, though, that I'm already having them come and, like, inspect me. I'm hoping if I let them live that they'll return the favor, I guess. But we'll see. I know for a fact that I don't like them, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, so I'd like it known that in the 4 or 5 minutes I've been here, I've run into more cannibals than the 2 hours I was testing this before deciding I was going to move here, so that's interesting. Okay, we don't have to have a problem here, cannibal. It's fine. Are we getting surrounded? No, it looks like it's just the one. Are you scared? Go. Go on. Go on, get. You had your chance. Am I a bad person for doing that? Maybe. So I haven't finished the doors yet, but I realized as I was about to do them that I should probably show you. So basically, if you place it, like, right in the door frame, you'll see that it won't let you stack. You can put it kind of facing out, like you see with the arrows there. But, so, you gotta pull it back a little bit, and then it will let you stack, and you just kind of, for me, I literally just eyeball it to make sure that it's flush with the door. And that's the gist of it. It's a little bit annoying because you can't cut the very bottom one, so each doorway has a bit of a lip to it. But I will show you in a moment here the solution to that. So this is what I was talking about with the lip here. You've got to go up and over, which it's kind of annoying, but whatever. Basically, what you'll want to do is get rid of these half logs, so you can just heave-ho them over this way. I'll turn them into firewood eventually. Because right now we don't need any struts or anything, so the half logs don't really serve a purpose. But what you'll do is you take a couple logs, turn it into a door, like so. And that's the wrong direction. There is a one direction, but that is not it. There we go. And preemptively throw a quote-unquote lock on there. And there. So that door is locked. Now the cannibals cannot directly come in that way. And my solution that I came up with for the lip is to go like this. And take one more log. Actually, probably more than one. And like so. And why did I only grab one? That was kind of stupid of me. I was literally saying probably more than one. And then I just only took one. I swear I'm smart. And like this. And I believe I left a flat piece in. Yeah, there it is. Oh, okay, it's just Kelvin cutting trees. I'm not sure why he goes wandering to cut trees. Maybe with the cannibals close by, he's like paranoid or something. I don't know. But in any event, he's gone elsewhere to cut trees, even though it is quite bountiful here in terms of trees. But you know what? It's Kelvin, that's kind of thing. Anyway, so then you go like this. I didn't need to after all. Math is hard. That's why I'm in radio. I don't do math. And there you go. Now we should be able to... Oh, right. I locked that door. That's part of the problem. So that might bother me a little bit. It's not fully centered, but I guess at the end of the day, it kind of doesn't matter. Like, it won't make a difference in the long run. I'll probably be a little bit more refined with the placement of the doors going forward, since that one's not centered and it's triggering. Oh God, it's triggering! It's triggering me. Oh, it still works. Okay, so I'll leave that door unlocked because I'm about to start cutting this door, and once you start placing logs, it's hard to get it lined up just right. Actually, while I give Kelvin a chance to restock the log holders, we'll start making some firewood, because we're going to be needing it for everything, really. Ooh, the other fun thing about building here is it allows me to actually stack... I guess this doesn't count this as a floor, so you actually can stack firewood technically indoors, which is not something that that you've been able to do up to this point. And on that note, I'm kind of surprised they haven't added that in updates yet. Like, any YouTuber I've watched play this, from Kills for Thrills, Game Edged, Caged 848, a couple other people, Farkit, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. That might be awkward if I'm not. Like, they all have talked emphatically about it would be, like, it's kind of annoying that you can't stack firewood where you should be able to, really. Like, it doesn't really make sense that you can't stack firewood on the floors, but I think it's primarily because of the building mechanic of the game. Like, I think the fact that, like, everything has kind of like a snap point and what have you, that, like, it's hard for them to program it that once you've put this floor down, it's still something that has a snap point and all this stuff. So it's I don't know. I guess it's just a challenge. Maybe that's something that they're trying to perfect before they include it in the game. But in any event, I hope that comes at some point in the updates. I'm still working on things, but I wanted it known that for whatever reason, Kelvin, rather than put the log in my hand in a different holder, he literally just dropped it next to the full one. So Kelvin's just the man, I think, is the moral of that story. It might have been a complete power move. He decided that, you know what, I'm doing this work for you. You got to deal with this for me, bro. And you know what? It worked. He won. There you go. And again, this is why we wanted to leave this door unlocked for now, because we will be going in and out while I fill in the other doorway. And I'm still arguing with myself whether or not I want to have, like, only one door in and just completely block off the other door to prevent, like, you know, if I forget to lock one of them, then the building is still protected or whatever. But you know what? I make no qualms, no secrets about the fact that I overthink things, so we'll see what happens. So you remember how earlier I said that I had run into more cannibals this time around than I had the entire time testing out the spot? Yeah, I've been absolutely bombarded with muddies at this point. Like, I've killed 2 of them now, and a third one was just hanging out. So that's awesome, I guess. It was not nearly this busy, I guess is the best word, when I came here to test. But in any event, we're still setting up here because I think that this will be the best possible spot for us, all things considered, that there's already the buildings here and we can fortify them. Kelvin can run around like a crazy person and do his thing. Like, I think it's really the best spot for us, even with insane amounts. Hey. Go away now. And we'll borrow some firewood from over... Meow. I forgot where I put some. Oh, that's fun. That thing moves. I don't know if it's supposed to, but it does now. Oh, no. Do I light it first? Yeah, I'll light it first. There you go. Now maybe this will send a message to these buttheads. Like, I don't mind. Obviously, by the end of the season 1, I was being attacked on like a probably every 5-minute basis, so I've gotten used to it, but it's definitely a problem that I continue to be attacked like this. Well, not even attacked. That's where I get hung up with the muddies in particular, is that, like, I don't think that they're actually, like, violent beings. They're here, and they happen to be violent. Or, no. They're here, and I happen to be reactionary to them. Hey, it's Virginia! What's up, girl? Hey, friend. You're still not sure about me, so I'll give you the space that you desire. Hello, Virginia. She seems nice. What's up, Kelvin? You still working away there, bud? And there should have been one in here. Where did it go? Huh. Well, my plank disappeared. That ain't no good. There it is. We'll grab 2 just in case. And go like that. And like that. And then we take the last plank and we drop it right into this canoe thing. Okay, it won't let me do that, which is probably a good thing, but in any event, we can now lock at least one of these doors. We'll lock the door closest to the open area, and we'll leave this here for firewood for other things. Oh my god, there's so many bones. Oh, there's so many bones. Cool. Yeah, I feel like this setup might work. Like, this is almost exactly what I envisioned when I shouldn't say things like this is exactly what I envisioned while collecting bones. But my point is, like, I wanted to get some kind of base like this built over time, and this kind of cuts out a good amount of that I can literally turn this into my own compound. What time is it now in-game? No, we've got some time. I do need to eat. I've got some emeries and stuff. I'm probably going to have to go hunting and what have you. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that, and I'll bring you back in just a moment here. All right, so it's the next morning here. I did a little bit of work in between when I saw you last and now. I just got the fireplace in, which I thought looked kind of cool. And this is probably the only, like, real... Like, I thought about putting, like, a fire pit or like, a fire right here. But I think that kind of works, because, again, this is going to be, like, my living space. Like, I'm going to put probably some armor racks and things like that up in order to like, put armor on, obviously, because that's what armor racks are for. But beyond that, I'm not really doing a whole bunch. I'm not sure what my boy here is doing. Can you stop doing that? Just take it easy here, pal. You're making a fool of yourself. And I had a realization that, like, I didn't think about where I was going to be getting water. But never fear, because the game has us covered. We can't get ocean water because, you know, it's ocean water. But We can, however, take our lovely little go-kart here, which in theory should be able to keep both, but I think no matter what, there's one that spawns here, so even if one of them gets taken, we should be okay. Oh, it's the go-kart that's making all this noise. I was like, what the hell is that? Like, I thought it was about to get, like, attacked by something. Can we cut up this way? There should be little pond. Okay, yeah, there we go. I might end up, like, cutting a path to the pond to make it more obvious going forward, but that's very much late game stuff. But anyway, this is where we will come to get water, assuming we can drive there without crashing into every known tree. Virginia! Hey, cool. So obviously she's starting to feel something for us, which is nice, in like a she's good to have around kind of way. And now we can head back home. Basically, I think what I'd like to accomplish before the end of the video now is I just want to get those doors put in. I want to get kind of the... Not even defenses, that's not the right word, because, frankly, there's still a lot of defenses left to build. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Am I stuck? Oh, I might be stuck. And there's Muddy. Hey, 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 hey. Stop that. Oh no. Oh, no. Ah! Oh, God. Oh, gosh. It's scary stuff. Panic. Oh, dear. I am happy that I'm a better driver than this in real life. Not that I'm making a case for myself, because I'm driving absolutely terribly. Virginia, which way am I supposed to go? Calvin, which way are you? Okay, it's down the road to the left. Yeah, I think I'm, like, thinking long term, I'm probably gonna, like, set up, like, lampposts and stuff kind of up to the water and that kind of thing. Like, I think that would be time consuming, but I also think it would be really cool. And for now, we will park our go-kart right meow. And like that, there we go. Okay, let's get back to work on, where's Calvin? I need him to start collecting logs again. Calvin. Hey, buddy. You have blood on your head. That's unsettling. Get logs and fill holders, please. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna keep filling in the doors, and again, the idea is literally just to to create like a security buffer, because I don't believe that they can destroy these buildings, because I can't. So my hope is that at the very least I should be able to get them to not destroy my stuff. Or not destroy me, and in theory not destroy Virginia or Calvin. That's really the hope. That's the hope, the dream, the want, the... Virginia, stop scaring me! Okay, there we go. And, like I was saying when we were going to get the water and stuff, I think that based on building here, turning this into a compound, there's a lot that we can get accomplished. Like, the idea of, especially now with the freeform wires, we can literally, like, create, get out of here. They are attacking so much. Like, I fooled around in this area for 2 hours the other day and did not, I think I saw 3 cannibals the entire time. I've seen about 12 cannibals in the half an hour I've been set up here. You know what? No, you know what? Even better still, I am treating you like the worst form of people. You're getting tased. Why is there so many of them? Come here, Muddies. I'm not gonna tase you despite having the taser out. Jerks. Okay. So this kind of solidifies my point, though, that I'd like to get my buildings closed off. And then next episode, we're probably going to go out and get things like the rope gun and stuff, because I feel like that will be advantageous to our way of life, for lack of a better way of describing it. And then we're periodically going to, like, work on the different buildings. Like, I'd like to finish here, then do the kitchen, then do the storage area. Okay, now they're just intentionally goading me, I feel. And then, yeah, like, we're gonna keep chipping away at things, and like I was saying, I now know that I want to do things like try and get almost like power poles leaving lights all the way up this path here. Let me point with my spear here. Like, it would be really cool if I could get light posts going all the way up the path and then cut a path up to the little pond there as well. And I think that would be pretty nifty. Am I ready to chop that? I don't think I was paying attention. Yes, I am. Okay, cool. Okay, now that that's done, we can lock this door again. And at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and say thank you so much for joining me. It's been an absolute blast. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. And until next time, I will see you around. Bye.